Welcome back to another episode of Temperature Check Podcast. It's your host, GBM said, aka the Playmaker, and I got the boy.
Molly, aka Molly Hendricks, you feel me?
I wish he'd just be better at coming on cue, but yeah, like he said, it's Dre Marley, aka Marley Hendricks, man, and we gonna give y'all a little sports talk. But first and foremost, most importantly, actually, we're gonna send thoughts and prayers to Damar Hamlin and his family, and we hoping and wishing for a speedy recovery.
Yes,
It was a sad, unfortunate event that happened, but we're praying for not just a miracle, but a prosperous, healthy life, and a speedy recovery for him. Best wishes to everyone involved. I'm thankful to not only the hospital but the medical staffs that actually played a tremendous part in just getting him to where he's at today. So once again, thoughts and prayers to Damar and his family and everybody affected by what happened.
yeah.
So without further, we're gonna move on though to the biggest controversy that's been in recent sports news lately, and that was Skip Bayless and a couple tweets that that he had posted or wrote or whatever. And I would say, I guess, like his lack of awareness or just finding the right wording to convey whatever message he was trying to
Right.
get across. So, Dre, I'm gonna open the floor to you. I'm gonna let you speak about it for a little bit. What was your
When I first seen the tweet, yeah, you know, I sent it to the group chat like, nah, this. I'm like, maybe he meant to say something else. Like, I don't think that's what he meant. Everybody reacted the same way I reacted. It was like, nah, bro, like he tripping. So, you know, what I will say is I didn't see the first tweet that he tweeted out because that was a continuation of from another tweet. So it looks kind of weird when that one's just out there. You feel me? And then how Twitter works now, like it depends on like which one of your tweets get viewed more. That's what's going to show now, not the one that you tweeted before. So it just looked crazy, bro. Like you just said, he could have. I'm not gonna say dumb it down, but just say exactly what you're gonna say on Twitter. You only have a certain amount of characters. If you want to wish him well and hope a speedy recovery, say that. Not everything else that you just said, because it just look away. You feel me?
yeah?
Yeah, we seen with Shannon how he reacted. He didn't come in that morning, so like it was something there. It was something there. My thing is, I thought he was going to take the tweet down, but he's standing 10 toes down on what he tweeted. That's the crazy part.
I was trying to find the tweet so I could not just summarize it or whatever, just say word for word so nothing's not taken out of context, like how his tweets may not been interpreted. But I think the first one basically was like he's never like, the game was happening and it was an unfortunate like incident, but it's so late in the football season, like how would they make up this game or whatever, because it had so much relevance on like the standings. But then he finished it off with even though the game is irrelevant to like what's going on.
Those are the tweets back to back. All three of those.
All right, so I'll read it word for word, verbatim. Not exactly sure what happened to Damar Hamlin. Prayers on both players, my bad. Players on both teams are shaken. Ambulance out on the field. CPR administered. Can't remember play being stopped for this length of time. Just said a prayer for him and his family. I'm missing one, ain't I? Oh, so wait, did I say that?
Yeah, that's
That
the
was the
first.
first one.
That was the first tweet.
That was
That
the
was
first tweet.
that was the first tweet. Now keep going when it says I've seen so
Okay.
many horrific.
Okay, so the next one was I've seen so many horrific injuries suffered on football fields, yet never have I seen a reaction like this. In every other situation I witnessed or covered, the game always went on fairly quickly. The attitude was, hey, that's football. For these players, this was, in all caps, different. He
Mm-hmm.
could have, like, this tweet ain't high. He could have, like, that ain't
Right,
do.
right. And then this one right here is the one.
And then, no doubt, the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. And then there's a little, but how?
Mm-hmm.
This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly, there was a outcome, ... which suddenly seems so irrelevant. And so, like, that's the thing about Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
You never, you typing on a keyboard, whether it's your phone or actual keyboard on your laptop, computer, whatever case may be. So you never really know, like, the sentiment or the emotion or however people are trying to, like, convey their messages or whatever. So, like, just reading that, it's easy to say, like, oh, this guy's tasteless. Like, not in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, to me, like, my thing is always, like, it's real easy to misinterpret, like, people's words or whatever, or misconstrue people's words. And, we're in the whole era now of, like, finding the next thing that cancels somebody on or whatever, or get, upset with whatever, how this person, when it might not even be that. But I mean, and I understand, people just, writing just to get stuff off their chest or whatever, just in the moment, just writing some stuff, and you may not even have that awareness of, like, oh, hey, maybe I shouldn't even say this, maybe I shouldn't even send this, maybe I shouldn't even pin this to Pat or whatever, or even put this.
I think, but you have to read the room. You have to read the room.
Read the room because, look, he's in his house by himself. I mean, now get it, okay, get it. Now this is what everybody's been saying. Oh, he's been a journalist for years and years. He's been professional. He should know. Yes, and yes, but also, to me, and this is just my independent opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a person of Skip's magnitude, or, like, just, like, how he's been, like, received or given that, I like to say elk, but just given that, yeah, I'm go with it. I'm gonna be me at the end of the day. Just given that elk of him being him, and like just being himself through the faults or whatever. Like, he's gonna be him, and that's how he is. Now, with that, I am not saying that this is cool. I'm not saying that is wrong. You never really know what a person is really thinking in that moment. I mean, did he say anything like anything malicious or harmful, or, like,
Tasteless, as you said before.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was it tasteless? I mean, you could go to you could say it's tasteless, but like to me, I think just like I'm not taking his side. I'm not taking anybody's side. I mean, really, I think everybody around the world is actually just hoping for like just. I've been actually just waiting just to get that ESPN
Mm-hmm.
notification saying that he's alert or whatever. He's made a full recovery. I think everybody at this point,
Right.
even people that aren't fans of football. I mean, you just hate to see something like this happen, and then it's on national TV. It's getting replayed. It's getting replayed over and over. And I don't want to get off topic with Skip, but I do want to address something. But I'm gonna finish with the Skip thing. To me, I feel like maybe he wasn't trying to say anything vulgar or
Mm-hmm.
anything, but it could come off that way.
Right.
And I think Skip has a way of putting his foot in his mouth and not knowing when to take his foot out of his mouth, just like today on the show.
Right.
Like it could have just been a whole breeze by. You let Shannon get whatever he had to say about the situation off. He was just gonna breeze right through it. And Skip being Skip,
Cutting
putting
them
his
off.
had
Right.
to just had to do a skip.
But
I
that's
gotta
what
use
you said what you said already, as in like he's
yeah.
going to be skipped. He's going to be skipped.
That's I mean, listen, when people build you up to just let you be yourself without any repercussions, really, I mean, you feel like you're almost entitled to just do, say, or have that cachet to get whatever you feel on your chest off. And I feel like that's him. Now I'm not faulting him. I'm not saying anything. But I mean today I felt like today he was a little bit vulgar. You gotta it's not your moment. You had your moment
Not
yesterday. You had your
exactly.
solo moment. You stood.
Exactly.
You used the show's on from 9:30 to 12 o'clock. You had the show by yourself along with Jenny to get everything off. Shannon was on for maybe not even a minute, just trying to breeze through so there's no speculation. I felt like he was trying to do you a service by
Right. By just saying
and
why he wasn't there and things like that. Just try to, you know.
you couldn't give him that moment. Now I felt you was wrong for that. Now I definitely felt you was wrong for that because because Skip has this way of punching down on people that he may or may not feel is on that tier or I that's how I feel like. I feel like he has his way of talking down to like certain individuals or whatever. Once again, this is only my independent opinion,
Right. When
but
I made the comment of like reading a room, I wasn't meaning like the literal room. I'm talking about like when you click on Twitter. At that moment, it was nothing but sins prayers to him. His video surfacing of his charity and things like that. So when I said that, it was just more so of like, hey, bro, like you see what's going on. If that's what you want to say, wait to the show.
let me just cut. He to his point. He says he just gets on Twitter and just tweets. He doesn't look or whatever. It could be bull, but that's what he says. He's say he don't see tweets or people atting him or whatever the case may be, but he just goes on there. He tweeted stuff, get off or whatever. He's an older gentleman. It could be, could not be, whatever. But go ahead with your point. I'll just get that off though. I'm saying I'm not picking no sides. I'm on the side of Damar and a speedy recovery.
That's
And
it. That's literally where everybody's at. Um, I love with what is his name?
Matt Barnes,
No,
Steven Jackson.
no.
Uh,
Oh man, he
oh,
does the Pivot podcast. Ryan.
Oh,
when
Ryan
he,
Clark.
yeah, when he was trying to explain to what is the dude name that does the show afterwards? Oh
Which
man,
one?
the night show, the football.
Scott-
Yeah, he was trying to explain to him how he felt as a player, and a lot of times I don't think people understand that if you never played the game, if you never played any game, I don't think you will understand. A lot of people look at this as a business because I kind of had this conversation with someone and they was telling me like, oh, how they think that it should go. But I'm like, you're looking at this from a business point when someone real just got injured. And I'm like, as someone that never played the game, you never played the game, so you don't understand how that feel. But sitting there seeing your brother like that, that's wild, bro. Nobody's gonna want to go out there and play the game. Not today, not tomorrow, not the day after that. I have to make sure my brother's okay. It's not only the Bills team that's going out there. There are multiple players. He went to college. He went to LSU. He got LSU brothers that's from different teams that's reaching out to him, donating. Like, there's no time for football right now. What we saw, like he said, there are times that it was something horrific that happened. But on screen when everyone can see it in a different age where social media is like running everything right now. And for that to play out like that, it's like, nah, bro, I can't move how you will want me to move. I have to make sure my brother is okay. So I really appreciate how Ryan Clark was defending him that night. But I do wish him a speedy recovery, and I hope he come back, even if he don't even play another down, just as long as he have his health back, bro.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And shout out to everybody that been donating to his charity. I've seen a lot of those, the screenshots.
Yeah, last time I checked, it was over 6 million. They had put it
Right.
on
hmm
ESPN and Sports Center.
Multiple
Um,
football players sent
yeah,
money.
um,
Everybody sending money.
but it's kind of sad that it takes something like that
Right.
to get people
Right.
aware of
Right.
great foundations or whatever. But anyway, I gotta get to something that's actually been on my chest, and I got a big gripe to pick. Not only with I got a big gripe to pick with the NFL and ESPN as a collective because I feel like that was tasteless.
What you mean?
Um, Now the fact that they tried to continue the game, that's one. But I felt like they just had that broadcast on like way too long. Like you say, read the room,
hmm
read the field. You got players on there just emotional after witnessing what they witnessed. Like you trying to cut to every commercial break or whatever. Like you could clearly see that they come on now. Like that look, y'all was trying to save the game and everything, and I get it, but yo, something tragic happened. Like yo, you got to get that cut to something else. Y'all had
Multiple
multiple
games on.
of sports on.
hmm
Donovan Mitchell dropped 71 that night.
71 that night, bro. That
Like
is
they're
crazy.
still. This is why I was upset. They kept cutting to it's one thing to cut to the field, like if y'all have an update on, okay, he's doing better or whatever, but y'all cutting to scenes of the players being emotional,
Right.
crying,
Right.
huddled around. Like that's an intimate moment. Why are y'all putting that on TV? Y'all showing up close personal of the players crying, the different players or whatever. Like just me personal from a human being standpoint, I didn't like that. Let them deal with their thing and not have it be in a public face like that. And I felt like like they just had that on too long. Like,
hmm
yo, just imagine you Damar's family
Right.
and you just seeing over and over on the field or whatever. Like I just felt like it was on too long. Y'all could have went somewhere else. Like I think it took over an hour for them finally to just leave the field.
to leave the field. Yeah,
I just felt like that was a little tasteless on their part. Like, and I don't know to try.
but that's what I was saying when I was like the business in players. Like most people are just thinking about the business. It was another
Like,
example I gave to someone about I was like, this feels like, even though he wasn't playing at the time, when Kobe passed, when they had to make the players I think they shut down the NBA for maybe like a couple days. But then they made the players go out there. And it was like they were just in their face the whole time. Everybody's crying. Nobody really wants to be there. Those games was horrible. It wasn't like people was going off. Like they were still dealing with an icon losing their life. So I'm like you said, it's an intimate moment, bro. Like you have to read the room. Like get that off of TV. When we have some updates, you can put that back on. But like you said, Donovan Mitchell dropped 71 that game. You
there
can
was no,
switch. You can
yeah,
you can switch to other highlights that happen. You feel me? And like you said, if something happened, if it was an update, ESPN hit everybody's phone. It could be at the bottom of the screen. It's something, bro. Something, bro.
yeah. I thought it was gonna be something.
Right.
But yeah, that was. I ain't like it. I
I
just
didn't
didn't like.
either.
Like maybe it was a money grab. They going on commercial breaks. I don't know if it was like, oh, let's get the sponsors out on all the commercials. Let's try to salvage as much money, as least amount of money lost as possible.
Right.
You know, because like it wasn't like we were getting real life updates or whatever. Like, and then y'all announcing stuff like, oh, he was resuscitated on the field or whatever. Like, first of all, y'all don't even know if the family wanted that out before y'all
Uh,
just send that type of stuff or whatever. And clearly, like you see, the players are just adamant,
mhm.
like emotional, everything. Like, can you like? I get they're public figures, they're famous or whatever. Like, but you got to allow them to be human beings and feel how they feel.
Big facts, bro.
I just thought that was a little bit too much. I didn't like that at all. But once again,
Wishing him a speedy recovery, bro.
yeah, best wishes to him. Hoping that he pulled through.
Right.
Um, once again, shout out to all the local medical, all the medical personnel, whether for the Bengals, the Bills, the hospitals, the ambulance team, like everybody that laid hands on all of the movement operations
Right.
of him getting safely transported and everything. And wishing him a speedy recovery.
Right.
So we're gonna move on. But thoughts and prayers are still to Damar. But we gotta talk about Donovan Mitchell, 71.
Going stupid.
You going stupid? Actually, he wasn't supposed to get that 71. That free throw that he missed intentionally, he actually had a lane violation and stepped over the line prior. So really, they were supposed to lose that game. He was supposed to finish with 58, and it wasn't really supposed to go into overtime.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the refs missed it. But hey, hey, shout out to him though. He's in the books though. Hey, 71, 11 assists, 8 rebounds,
Wow, bro. Yeah,
with a 70-point triple double right here after Luca had that 60-point, 21
that
rebounds.
boy had to come through and
That's
snatch the crown real quick.
crazy.
Bro, it's been crazy in the NBA, bro. Everybody's dropping high pointage. Like, we had 1 week, everybody was dropping, what, 40 something? Almost 50 a game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. But yeah, that boy, shout out to that boy, Donovan, bro.
Happy belated to King James.
Sure
38th
now.
birthday. That boy going crazy. He played tonight. He played
My former Capricorn, you feel me? Hey man, you feel me? Salute to that man.
I had a joke. I ain't gonna say it. But shout out to LeBron, man. Yeah, hey, why y'all be throwing dirt on that man name? Like, bro,
What you mean?
like that just be all them posts, like just social
Oh
media.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Bro, that man is one of the greatest NBA players in history, bro. Like,
That's what I said, bro.
don't appreciate greatness, like right in front of
Nah,
our face.
they
Like,
not.
that's crazy. Like,
Sad to say, it'll probably have to be something tragic that happened for somebody to actually.
we ain't gonna even put that in the
Yeah,
atmosphere though.
yeah.
Man, shout out, hey, Luca, LeBron, Giannis had a monster game the other night, 55.
Hey, bro, I
Um,
ain't gonna cap, bro. A lot of y'all be blowing my tickets, bro. I'm gonna need y'all boys to tighten up, dog. I'm gonna need y'all boys to tighten up, bro.
going crazy, but he ain't playing tonight.
Hey, bro, and B, bro,
I need
you messing up my ticket, dog.
that boy and B. I'm gonna sit this one out, man. Yeah, it's later.
It's cool, bro. Y'all
I,
boys get y'all money and
I'm
help me
actually
get mine.
who you got coming out of the East.
Out of the East,
Yeah,
right now,
right now
I'm gonna say Boston.
they've been looking bad lately.
That's cool.
Like, okay,
That's cool. That's just like the last couple. That's just like the last
good.
couple games.
Last couple games he ain't been looking as good as he been, but
Right.
I mean, he still got the number one record.
That's what I
The
said.
East.
Like, they gonna have some bad games, ruffle their feathers a little bit, but you get back in that lab, y'all gonna have to get that ball rolling again. I mean, me personally, I would want my Heat to come out, but I mean, we not looking too good right now. But you feel me? But giving you an honest answer, I really believe Boston
You
have a
know what?
chance.
I think the Heat need to make a major move. They just need to go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off and get rid of Oladipo and some other pieces. Look, bro, how y'all are presently constructed, y'all not about to do anything. So why not just go ahead and get
We
somebody?
don't know that yet. We've been kind of hurt, so
Y'all had the same roster last year. Y'all didn't do nothing. Like, stop it. Like, you want to keep everybody on the team the same. Oh no, I can't give up him for this. This man said, "I'm not giving up Tyler Hero Durant." You're an idiot. That is the worst take ever. Tyler Hero can't even tie Kevin Durant's shoes.
I thought you was about to say something else. Cool.
Oh, all right. Well, I wish you would have said,
Come on, bro.
yeah.
I go hard for Kevin Durant, bro. Like, I wasn't gonna say nothing that crazy like that.
You
But
say you wouldn't trade Tyler Hero for Kevin Durant. You already said something crazy like that.
you was trying to package him up, and I'm like, no, that's not.
He is a package. You're not just gonna do a one for one Kevin Durant
I
and Tyler Hero.
I know that.
Who else
I'm
you
not,
giving? Okay, if they offer Kevin Durant, who are you giving with Tyler Hero?
bro.
If they wanted Tyler Hero and other stuff, who else are you giving?
I don't know, kid.
Listen,
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
tell you right now. Okay, look, Kevin Durant, we're giving you Tyler Hero.
Hey, bro,
We're gonna
Kevin
give
Durant ain't going nowhere, so we don't even got to do this, bro.
you 2 first-round picks,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna give you Victor Oladipo and somebody else. Can't get them. Damn, that's too much.
I'm
But
saying,
on Lowry, that's already too many guards. Y'all don't really got nobody to give, really. Right? It's Bam and Jimmy, but I mean, that team still wouldn't win even if y'all had Kevin Durant. So, but all right. So you got Boston out of the East, coming out of the West.
that's tough. That's tough because I want to say Phoenix,
No,
but then I want to say
bro, they might trade Aiden before the deadline.
I
Bro,
want I want to say Denver as well. I want to say Denver.
they lose round one every year, almost.
Yeah, but now
But that
they got their players back now. Well, I just got to see it. I got to see it. Gotta
Yeah,
see it. Who you got? Who you got coming out the East and the West?
the East and West. Um, Once I see how Middleton look, I got Giannis and whoever on that team. But if Middleton come back at least 75% of how he was, shoot, but in the Eastern Conference Finals, I got either the Bucks versus the Celtics or the Bucks versus 76ers. And yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I got once Tyrese Maxey come back, 76 is gonna take off. So shout out to Juan, he'd be happy about that. But
You don't feel no way that the Nets gonna make it through.
have you like the Nets been winning, but nobody has been talking about how terrible Ben Simmons has been playing. But that's a that's a whole nother story though, man. That's a whole nother story though. Never seen a guy get so garbage. But
I, I,
sick.
listen, once maybe a couple months ago, when Kyrie gave him that ball and he had to yell "shoot Ben," I was like, yeah, this guy. And you got Kyrie out here screaming at you just to shoot the ball. You have an easy little floater, easy little push
You know
shot.
what's crazy? I feel like shoot after seeing like some dudes, and I know everybody just be sitting at home saying, "Oh, they could just hey." If I actually got in shape and jump, bro, I could get like 12 points in the NBA. I get at least 12 points in the NBA. If they gave me like 15, 20 minutes, I could get you 12 points. 12 points, 3 rebounds. Real talk. I could play Ben Simmons role.
All right,
No shade.
all right.
It's a lot of shade. All right. So out of the West is tough though. Because a lot of people ain't have Luca coming out of that last year. So
What
shoot,
position you gonna be playing?
I got to play point guard.
Nah.
I got to play. That's what Ben Simmons 6'10" has to play.
All right, cool.
4 points. But all right, bro. I ain't
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, out of the West though, that is tricky. Because at the start of the season, I was like, oh, healthy Kawhi comes back, they just got a roster. Like I was for sure. Oh, it's Clippers, and Warriors, and everybody else.
Right.
It ain't.
They
Nah.
just been they haven't been healthy, bro.
I'm looking at the roster with the Warriors now. They roster look garbage.
I don't think they roster look up.
Their roster looks garbage. It like you can't count on Moody. You can't count on Kaminga.
They're
You
still
can't
young
count on
players, bro. They're still young players, bro.
Caro, number one pick, averaging around 20
You said who?
rookie year. Paulo Banchero for the Orlando Magic, number one pick. You got to start watching more sports.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So there's no excuse for now. Wiseman, he's been injured on and off too much, so inconsistency with injuries and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Kaminga can't shoot. Moody, I don't know. He's Moody. but anyway, that was the wrong one. That was that one. But anyway, shoot,
Bro,
I got.
listen, bro. I feel like when I say they too young, they still need more experience. Let me tell you why I say that. I watched Jordan Poole. I can't remember the other dude name that came in with him. That was supposed to be another Draymond, but he ended up leaving, going to
talking about Eric Pascal.
yeah. I watched them come in the league together. Okay, that year everybody got hurt, so they had to thug it out. Terrible. I went down to the G League, came back, played It was just a teeter-totter with them, going back and forth, going back and forth. Jordan Poole is about to get kicked out of the NBA. Like he was about because at this point it was like, bro, you keep going back, and it's like we don't see no improvement until that boy started coming back and getting the rotation. I think it took him about 3-4 years till he got to how the way he was.
Talking about Poole?
Yeah.
Okay.
So by you saying, Brett, they only been in the league for what, 2 years? Maybe 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
Minga, this is second, and Moody, this is second. Wiseman, this is like.
But he haven't played a full season.
Who?
Wiseman. He has not played a full season. He's been hurt majority of the time.
That's his fault, bro. Don't.
But what I'm saying is, like, dog, they're still inexperienced, bro. Like, you have to let them get their legs up under them, bro. Just like the rookie that they just got. That boy can shoot, but he's not there. He's not on a bench. He in the G League right now.
He need to be. I mean, they need all the bodies that could shoot right now. They can't score the basket. Shoot, because look, man, you got Clay on his 30+ year old legs out here dropping 54. Shout out to that boy.
Shout out to that boy.
He had a little game on his hands. He was like, "I'm back, man. Look, man. Look, that's why I can't say nothing about Clay, because Clay will come out of nowhere and hang a 50 piece and let y'all know that, yo, I'm still out here shooting, bro. Like,
they're gonna continue to try Clay. Even in the Boston Celtics series, they was talking so much crap about that nigga. And then when he went to Boston,
that was like in the Phoenix bit, him and Booker.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about last year in the finals. Like, they were talking about him.
Booker did drop him off though.
Come on, bro.
It's kind of unfortunate.
All right, bro. He did that when he didn't have that injury.
He did it while he was going.
I'm asking you. Before Clay got injured, was Booker doing that on him?
Bro, we're at the here and now. Here and now.
No.
I promise. All right, anyway. Hey, man, listen. Look, they lost, though. Anyway, man, shoot. Phoenix Suns, they be having the best record and then get in the playoffs.
Oh, my Lord, bro.
That I'm not supposed to win the championship.
I don't know what's up with that, bro, to be real with you.
Bro, listen, the team don't like Ayton.
We heard it. We heard it for ourselves.
Bro, yeah. I thought it was the coach. Nah, that boy Bridges was. He said that boy folded in the playoffs or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was like really weird when they had re-signed him or they matched the offer sheet in the off season, because he was gonna go to the Pacers. That kind of like messed up maybe like everything with the Lakers too, because I think if Ayton would have went to the Pacers, they would have traded Russ to the Pacers for Turner and Buddy Hield. Well, that boy LeBron, like, God damn, he looking at Buddy Hield make 4 threes a night, like
killing.
Hey, buddy, bro, I probably would have had you 20+ points a game, my boy.
I mean, I think he damn near almost getting there now.
He like 17, 18 points per game.
He that far. But with somebody,
he's low boy.
Yeah.
But shoot, Pacers quietly got a nice little squad if they could just realize their potential. But I don't think everybody invested over there though. But they got Halliburton.
Maybe that'd be a sleeper. Maybe. I don't know, because right now, if it's not Boston, I feel like it's the Bucks.
Because okay, look, let's name the top teams. Look, you got the Bucks, you got the Celtics, you got 76ers, you got the Cavaliers. That's 4. That's 4 already. And Chicago kind of not that good. The Heat ain't doing that good. So then you got the Knicks. And then after that, it's like, plug and oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. You got the Nets. The Nets are up there. I'm sorry. So that's 6. You got 6.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you said the Knicks.
Yeah, Knicks. Yeah, yeah. So
hey, Chris.
Yeah, you got
Chris.
Man. Then
no, Chris.
Up there. Hey, the Knicks looking at Donovan Mitchell like, damn, bro. We got this knockoff
I was
Donovan
just about
Mitchell.
to.
Bro, hey, shout out to Jalen Brunson, man. Hey, man, for the money, bro.
That's
But
funny, dog.
hey, this was another episode of Temperature Check Podcast Sports Talk. I'm your host, GBM Said, co-host Dred Marley,
Yeah,
aka Marley
yeah.
Hendricks, and we out.